Good afternoon, Bulldog Nation. Welcome to another segment of Dawg Dialogue here on the Bulldog Sports Network. I'm Lance Freeney, Sports Information Director here at the University of Redlands. And joining me today is sophomore swimmer Madison Petschauer from the University of Redlands Swim and Dive team. Madison, thank you so much for being here today with me.
Yeah, of course.
Now, I know it's winter break right now. You've finished up your finals. How did those go?
Pretty good. Glad to be done with the semester. Ready for next semester.
Mm-hmm. Now, you're a sophomore all the way from the East Coast, Cary, North Carolina. Why the University of Redlands?
I ultimately chose Redlands for the close-knit feel I got of the swim team and the academic opportunities. And it is far from home, but I saw college as an opportunity to really try something new. And so I think going far was exactly what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. And, for those of you who might not know, how strong is the swimming out there in North Carolina? And of course, is it all indoors because of the weather?
The swimming is really competitive out here. And my club team is one of few that actually swam outside all year. It does get a little chilly, but I really enjoy swimming outside. So most meets are indoors, but I trained outside all year.
Okay. Now, getting to know you a little bit more, what's your major, minor? What are your plans for after graduation? I know you're a sophomore, but what would you like to get into?
Yeah, so I'm currently undecided, and I'm planning on either biology or HMS. I'm not sure yet. And after graduation, I'm planning on going to dental school. I ultimately want to become an orthodontist.
Okay, perfect. And is that something you've always wanted to do?
I don't know. I kind of was just trying to explore majors, and I found it really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay, nice. How has your experience been being on campus at the University of Redlands?
I've really enjoyed it. After going through first semester freshman year online, it was really nice to be on campus this year with the whole swim team and being able to train with everyone and really just meet a lot of new people through my classes. It's been really nice.
Of course. Now, how has it been on the swim team? Being very competitive, one of the top teams in the conference, have you created some great friendships with your teammates?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually live with 5 other sophomores in our dorm. And so I've gotten really close with all the sophomore girls. And it's been really good just working environment with everyone on the team. And we're all super encouraging. And it's just a positive environment overall.
And talking about the coaching staff, how has that been, headed by Leslie Whittemore, veteran coach, how has that training been for you?
Yeah, so she's really helped me kind of narrow down what my best events are. And I swim with her a lot with the stroke group. So I work on like butterfly and breaststroke the most. And she's just really an amazing leader of the team. And her attitude toward changes the outcome.
So you've had an impressive career in just 2 years. You were a member of 2 of the top 10 fastest 200 medley relay teams in school history, ranking number 5 and number 8. You also ranked number 3 in the school record books in the 100 breast, number 4 in the 100 fly, and number 6 in the 200 IM. You were also on the 200 medley relay team that set the Thompson Aquatic Center record at the Redlands Tri-Meet earlier this season. What do you credit this success to, and do you even look at the record books?
Yeah, so I actually don't really look at the record books. A lot of it comes from other people telling me. And I don't necessarily credit my success to one thing. I think swimming is such a unique sport in the fact that it is a team sport, but it can also be really individual. So I would credit my success to internal motivation and just the support of my team.
Now, these events that you've been swimming here at the University of Redlands, did you swim them in high school, or has Coach Whittemore trained you to swim in these extra events?
I swam most of these events in high school. In high school, I actually swam a more wide range of events. And Coach Whittemore has really helped me focus in on my top 3 or 4 and just really work on those.
Mm-hmm. Now, this year, you've been named the SCIAC Swimmer of the Week. You were selected for the SCIAC Friday Spotlight Series a week ago. And if we look to last year, you had some amazing accolades as well, posting a new pool record in the 100 breast with a time of 105.40. You also had another impressive result when you won the 100 fly in 57.06 as the only sub-minute swimmer for a new TAC record, resetting the standard that stood since 2011. What other goals would you like to achieve moving forward here with the University of Redlands swim and dive team?
Yeah, in the near future, I'm just looking at this year. I really want to swim my best and try to place well at Skyax, and then ultimately qualify for NCAAs. And then I guess farther down the road, I'd really like to break a school record.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you're right there. You're very close to breaking those marks, and you're going to get your chance, Sky Championships once again. You have a full slate. How do you like having a full schedule this season?
I really like it. I mean, it's definitely different from any type of swimming I've done before. I mean, meets almost every weekend is a lot, but I think finding balance with swimming and school is definitely been a challenge, but I'm enjoying it.
Now, how do you focus on an upcoming swim meet? Take me through kind of the day before. What are you looking at? What are you prepping? How are you swimming and preparing for the meet? And then once the meet is over, how do you recoup and get ready for the following week?
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, always try to eat well, sleep a lot before the meets, and make sure all our meets are usually on the weekends. So I make sure, and that's usually my time for homework. So I try to make sure all of that is done. And so I'm relatively stress-free going into a meet. And kind of our practices, it depends on the meet, but sometimes we'll rest a little bit, or we'll do a little bit of an easier practice right before the meet, kind of just to practice the little things, and really solidify, I guess, make you more confident in your racing. Mm-hmm. And so I just try to go into a meet relaxed but also focused. And after a meet, our team, we always talk about how the meet went. And I try to reflect on how I feel like I swam, and make small changes and just try to get ready for the next one.
Mm-hmm. Now, throughout the year, if you could pick one moment during your time here at the University of Redlands, what would that be? What would that highlight be?
I think that would be, for me, at our last meet, which was the Logger Invite. It was our meet in Washington. I think really just traveling with the team was a really fun experience. I think it brought a lot of us a lot closer together, and I just had a really good time at the meet overall.
Mm-hmm. Now, any words of advice for student athletes who are currently attending Redlands? Maybe some words of encouragement or wisdom that you might have learned during your time here at the University of Redlands, and maybe some advice for athletes or student athletes who are looking to attend the University of Redlands and why they should pick the school.
Yeah. For current athletes, I would say communicate your goals with your coaches, because they're ultimately the ones that are going to help you achieve them. And I guess incoming or like athletes that are thinking about coming, I would say just try to talk to as many people as you can. And if you can visit, that's a great way to get a really good sense of the school.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now, the final part of our interview today are some hot seat questions just to kind of get to know who you are as a student athlete here at the University of Redlands. So pretty much the first thing that pops to your head, okay? What's your favorite food?
Okay. Chocolate-covered raspberries.
Chocolate-covered raspberries. Now, chocolate or milk, or milk chocolate or white chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Do you have a favorite athlete?
Probably Lando Norris.
Okay. Favorite music or genre? Or is there anything that you listen to leading up to a meet?
I kind of listen to everything, but before I meet, anything that's going to pump me up and get me excited.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Favorite movie or genre of movie?
I don't have a favorite movie, but I really am a sucker for rom-coms.
Okay. Now, during the holiday season, do you have a favorite movie you like to watch?
Yeah, I really like Elf. That's probably my favorite Christmas movie.
Okay, that's a good one. And then, of course, is there a destination spot that you would like to travel to?
I think either Hawaii
or anywhere in the world that you'd like to go.
Okay. Probably Hawaii or Greece.
Okay. And why would that be?
My family loves to travel to like cold areas. Like we love to ski and stuff, but I want to go somewhere warm.
Okay. Nice. And then the last thing I have for you, is there a hobby or something that people might not know about you?
Yeah.
Or a trick or something like that?
Yeah. So I was actually a competitive jump roper before I started to focus on swimming. So I still do it sometimes. I actually performed in the Redlands talent show at our orientation this year and jump roped a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now take me through that. Like, is it multiple jump ropes or is it just a bunch of trick stuff that you can do?
I mean, I can do kind of everything. So
Okay.
we would do like double dutch, which is multiple ropes, or with a bunch of different people, or I can just do tricks like by myself with one rope, and yeah.
Wow. Now that is a talent right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Madison, that's all the time we have today with you for our next Dawg Dialogue. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, anytime.
Continue to follow Bulldog Athletics here on GoRedlands.com and social media. The swim and dive team will be back in action in the new year when they host Puget Sound on Saturday, January 8th. For Madison Petschauer, I'm Lance Franey, and we'll catch you next time here on the Bulldog Sports Network.